Extend-a-Family started in 1981 as a grassroots summer day camp that was inclusive for kids to come with their siblings to take part in a summer camp. And since that time, we've really evolved to include a lot of different service contracts that we administer on behalf of the Ministry of Children, Community and Social Services, which include the Developmental Services Ontario office, the Passport Agency, which is not passport travel, but actually a funding mechanism. It's very confusing. We have a housing coordinator position. We have a family support role. And obviously we have our adult day programs and children's day programs. Probably missing something, but the point being is we've had a lot of evolution. We've come a long way since 1981, and we're very proud of what we do and what we offer. In 2013, however, we decided that we needed to kind of take a look at what we were doing and do some level of a revamp in terms of how we offer programs and the audience that we were hoping to support more efficiently and effectively. And so we looked at how we were going to go about this. And we kind of took a build it with them and they will come philosophy to steal it from the Field of Dreams. But out of that came what we would refer to and what we'll give you a tour of in our diversity garden outside. And so we went after some funds that we were successful with United Way and the City of Kingston to get funding to build our diversity garden, because where you came in from the back used to be nothing but a gravel parking lot. So in 2014 we were successful with that ask with the City of Kingston United Way, and we were able to establish that diversity garden. And we called it Diversity Garden because it was actually a twofold initiative. It was our community garden, but it was also a sensory garden, so that we were able to offer a place for people with sensory issues to go and relax and enjoy themselves and find some calm space to just do what they wanted to do in the day. And that was really successful. We built on top of that a bit of a seed to table curriculum, so that we were not only having the space, but we were using the space to teach skills so that our participants could learn. And we were able to teach everything from planting to taking care of to reaping the benefits to utilizing what we were taking out of the garden in our kitchen here. And that's been really successful, and it's been really empowering for the folks that we support to be part of that. In 2020, when the pandemic started, I lose track of time. Obviously, all of that got shut down, and at that point in time, we had been talking to a company called Dunya Habitats prior to that about their hydroponic pods, tiny farms, if you will. And when the pandemic hit and we were shut down, we really looked at these to say, okay, if we had these farms, we wouldn't necessarily have to be shut down. We could still continue to produce produce and provide for some of the partnerships that we've established over the years, such as Martha's Table, Loving Spoonful, Teepee Moza, etc., who depended a little bit on, not that it was a lot, but we were able to produce and provide them with some goods over the years. And so we went after that funding, and lo and behold, just about a year ago, all the stars aligned, and we were really successful in getting some funds from the City of Kingston Community Climate Action Fund to fund our first purchase of our first Dunya pod. And just on the heels of that, it was lightning strikes twice. We also received funding through another grant asked through the Southeastern Federal Development of Ontario. So we were able to purchase a second unit, which it will be coming into play in probably roughly around January of this year. But we have the first pod here. It will be part of your tour today, so we'll show you what that's all about and what we plan to do with that. Yeah, and so I think what we were hoping to do, like I said, we wanted to do an interactive tour. So we're going to take you around and we're going to show you, some of the tools that we use here. The focus, again, for us here has been through this revamp, not only our garden, but the utilization of technology in today's world and how we can use that to support folks with disabilities, to have better outcomes, to do things that they wouldn't otherwise have an opportunity to do or to be successful with. So we're going to give you some of those examples of how we've used that technology and what that technology is. So if you have questions, please ask, because it's technology that's available for everybody. It's not just for people with disabilities. We're just utilizing it that way. So I think you're going to find some of that stuff really interesting. So what we thought we would do is start the tour on the right side of the building. We have a table set up with some of that tech. We're going to work around the building to our other sources of tech. I just wanted to thank the team that I have here at Extend-a-Family. They are just an amazing group that really produce amazing results for the people that we support. And without them, I wouldn't be much of anything standing here in front of you. So thank you to my team for what you've done to prepare for today and what you do every day on behalf of the organization and for our participants. Bravo.